There's sort of this famous line, would you rather be right or be happy? It's something that I've known, right? I mean, early on in my, in my life as a partner to somebody, like it's one of the first things I remember like a therapist telling me or reading in a relationship book, like, you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Your choice.
I want to be right.
Yeah. And, while I knew it, it wasn't something that I could fully incorporate into my life until I just kind of grew up a little bit. And I was like, you know what? Being right isn't that important, because I also know, like, one of my favorite books ever I read a couple years ago is called Being Wrong, by Catherine Schulz. I recommend it highly. And it just really kind of brought home that I'm actually wrong most of the time, And if you kind of look at it, anything like, yeah, even on bigger, there's the bigger things or the little things. There's all these assumptions that we make. Like even last night we were having a conversation about the impact of plastic bags on the environment. And the reality is that there are different studies that have shown different things, and we know generally plastic, the use of single-use plastics is bad. But when you're not using single-use plastic bags, what are you using instead?
And is that good for the environment?
And how, that is also going to have an impact, right? Even cotton bags have an impact on the environment. Someone has to grow it. Cotton tends to be a very highly pesticide-heavy crop. So then, is it organic? It still uses a ton of water. So anytime you're looking at an issue, it's not always cut and dry. Science is always changing. The way we see things in our relationship is changing because we grow, we learn new things. And it's hard to say, oh, we were wrong about like plastic bags, 60 years ago. It was just what we had available to us as information was different. We move on in our relationships. More people do studies about happiness and relationships. We can learn from others. And then we spend time in our relationship, and we actually get better each time we do it. We make a mistake and we grow from it. And so I think this idea of being right is like, actually, we're just wrong most of the time. And therefore trying to be right is a little bit of a fool's errand that doesn't really make anybody happy.